Good morning, my Jim. How do you feel this fine day? The music? Do not fear. That is just me telekinetically playing the piano. I quite like to compose music in my head as I go about my duties. I've played since I was a little boy, actually. Father had me practice until my fingertips were bloodied. You wish to see my hands? Very well. Here. Your skin is so soft. No, I suspect all the scars are buried beneath the pianist's callus and... No, my father was not a kind man. My mother did her best to keep his temper to himself, but it infuriated me. Feeling so helpless for so long. It was years too late for her before I had the power to stand against him. Yes, she is buried in the garden next to the rose bushes we planted together when I was very young. Oh, you noticed? You've introduced yourself to her? What did you say? That you're confused and scared, but you hope she'd have liked you, and that you'll do your best to be my wife? You are... I feel like I've always known you. Like we were once great friends before you were torn away. Please, come here for a moment, my gem. Yes. Stand with me. A little morning dance together, Am I smiling? Well, I suppose you will have to carry the burden of knowing your king can smile so jointly. Yes, I know I must deal with Prince Reuben and whatever stupidity your father has promised. Jim? May I ask you something first? All I wish to ask is, if you wish your father to have a place in our family, in our lives, I know what I would choose, given my own parental experiences, but I want to leave the decision to you. If you ever wish to go low contact, or even no contact, just tell me. If you fall with the child, I want to be certain you're taken care of. And, of course, I want your father to be worthy of our progeny. Thank you for thinking of it, darling. You've been so very good to me. Ah, Henry, no swiping at my wings. He's already growing so much, and he's got his mother's taste for mischief as well. Now, allow me to run us a bath. No, I don't mind, you relax. Is rose oil alright, love? Or would you prefer a more vanilla-scented mix? Very well. Perhaps we ought to discuss this Wraith technology sometime today. After all, it will no doubt need to be mass-produced to hand out to citizens in need. Now, of course, I wouldn't charge our people. That'd be barbaric. No matter the approach we take, it is a talk that needs to happen. But would you be alive and tell Duralius what to serve for our breakfast, please? Thank you, dear. The bath is running, my love. Did you tell Duralius what you wanted? Ah, wonderful. Come, join me. I never appreciated warmth quite as much as I do now with your technology as a part of me. Yes, I filled out your paperwork, noting my responses to certain tests and stimuli. No work talk now, only bath. Come. There we are. I hope my aftercare was sufficient. Good. Here, I'll get your back. Well, if you want to get my wings, you may. They look delicate, but are quite hardy, I assure you. They appear to be a bit sensitive to your touch, however. No, I am focused, my love. I am focused. The future, Yes, well, our wedding is first and foremost. Once we are wed, we will honeymoon for some time, a month or so, at a destination of your choosing. Once we return, I will continue educating you on how to manage your duties as a royal. From there, we will reevaluate this blood shortage issue and how your technology may help avail it. After that, who knows? An heir will be expected eventually, but I will never push or pressure you. And the heir need not be a boy either. What we have, if anything, I will love as much as I love you. Do not fear. I will be at your side no matter what comes. I do fear that Prince Rupin may ask for you to come to his kingdom for a time. If your father did make a legitimate promise bound by law, then you may need to accompany him to the deep fens. Unfortunately, I would need to remain here to take care of my duties as king. I would send guards, of course, but we would be apart. I will speak to them while you get ready, all right? That way your exposure to this nonsense is limited. Now, let us finish up our bath. Well, unfortunately, it does appear that my deed is binding. Prince Rupin has offered to escort you to his home along with his guards and personal mage. The time is for 4 months, then you may return to me. No, I am not happy about this either. Regardless, the sooner you begin, the sooner this nonsense ends and we can be wed properly. I have asked our servants to pack your necessities for you, darling. Please, let us eat together with our guests. Travel safely, my gem, and do write often. Please. I love you. With all of me. Don't mind His Highness. Your husband intimidates the 7 hells out of him. Sakuda, mage extraordinaire at your service. Don't fret about the travel time. I can make us a nice portal that drops us off a few hours away from the fence. Is that okay with you, Highness? Coming right up, Highness. I'm sorry, Your Majesty.